stage right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, Newsapalooza! Oh, that was way better. Way better. All right. Stage
the
left.
crowd.
You're a small but mighty crew. Are you ready? All right. 3. Amazing. Perfect. Make sure you tag us on all of your social posts at Point Park CMI and use hashtag Newsapalooza throughout the day. And now, please put your phones away if any.
Well, my idea was to do selfies, but I guess you guys stole my idea.
No worries. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your interest in local news. I did see a bus pull up. Was it from Moon? Is anybody here from Moon? Moon, okay, so inside scoop, in case you want it, if this is just a report you want to talk about, in Moon, I believe, and I'm still the county controller so I can say this, Moon has the best spot for wings in the entire region, and that is Wing Suds and Spuds. Yeah. So I will give a shout out to Moon. But if you want the best pizza, it's in Squirrel Hill. So other than that, that's fine. But I really am here to say thank you for your interest in local news. It's so important, especially nowadays, that locally you hear directly from your local leaders. And when you're talking about local news, it's not just politics. It's about covering high schools. It's about covering neighborhoods. It's about covering stories that impact each and every resident each and every day. And locally is way more important to the residents that you see, to your neighbors, than anything that happens nationally. Yes, national news, everybody likes to see all the stuff that goes on CNN and all those other networks. But locally is where you have the biggest impact in your community. And that's why local news is so important. There's over 70 plus reporting outlets in the city of Pittsburgh and in this region. So thank you for your interest in local news. Thank you for your interest in news and information in general. And thank you for being here today. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot and have a great time. And I will say you also took my outfit. I was going to wear that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wasn't allowed. I'm sorry.
Maybe next year.
Next year. I'll show up in that next year. But again, thank you very much for being here. Enjoy the day, and on behalf of the city of Pittsburgh, thank you for your interest in informing our public about what's happening. So thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Light up night tomorrow night. Well, actually, my twin Nebby Nick will be there, so if you see me, please come say hi. It is now my honor and privilege to welcome the founder of Newsapalooza, author of Death of the Daily News, and the director of the Center for Media Innovation here at Point Park University, Dr. Andy Conti.
Thanks, Newsy. Thanks for all of you for being here. We're super excited about Newsapalooza. How about this cool merch we got this year? We've never had merch before, and it's amazing. Deeply discounted for students, so please check that out right outside the door here. A bunch of other stuff there. So we're excited to have you downtown, and I've got with me Dean Bernie Agney from the School of Communication.
Good morning, everybody. Great to see you.
Let's try it again, see if that mic's working.
Good morning, everybody. How many times does it take a dean of communication to figure out how to use the microphone?
That's unfair. I didn't really turn it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really cool. We're excited to have you all here, but we want to give a special shout out to the high school students because you've been sitting here so quietly listening to this. It's been all about us. We want to really make it about you for the next few minutes. So before we do that, I know you want to talk a little bit about a award program you run here at Point Park, right?
Yeah, we have 2 programs that I would love to see every school in here participate in, and every student in here enter the competitions. Who's Bob Pompiani?
Never heard of him.
The news?
The news. He's the news.
He is the news. I'm going to start referring to him as that. Bob Pompiani is KDKA's sports anchor, and he's a Point Park alum. So we created the Bob Pompiani Awards so high schools could compete for the best high school broadcast. So the deadline coming up is January 9th. And if you're one of 3 finalists,
At High School Media Day, it's not just about bringing you here and getting you out of school for a day, or getting professionals to come here and do workshops about artificial intelligence and the things that are changing the industry. It's really about building community, and that's why we believe so much in this idea of local news, because it's about how do you find out what's happening? Like if you're doing your high school musical and there's no one to tell the community what's going on, nobody finds it out. Or if your elected officials are doing something weird, you know, they're taking money or they're spending money on paving their streets before anybody else's street gets paved, and nobody's raising those questions. That's what we lose with local media when it goes away. And so we've made the case to some of the biggest names in Pittsburgh for why this matters to our community, and they've stepped up to support us. And so we just want to take a moment to thank them by running through some of these sponsor names. We've got Dollar Bank. Dollar's been super supportive with students, Duquesne Light, Eaton Park, Highmark Allegheny Health Network, KDK, CBS News Pittsburgh, People's Gas, Troop Total Media, and UPMC. The cool thing for us is like we've got some of the biggest names in this city, the names of the tallest buildings and the biggest broadcasters saying that they stand with us. They stand with all of you. So let's give them a big round of applause. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge our community sponsors. These are some of the folks that have provided food for us or drink. There's a